Okay, here's a question. Go ahead, tell me, and I'll yell it out. What's the question?
So the question is the gap between the headline and what you actually deliver in the webinar.
Okay, so the gap between the headline and what you actually deliver.
And
Okay.
I've gone to many webinars and live events where the title was very promising, and when you come to the room,
That is a.
it's not. And
How many been to those webinars before? Like the webinar headline is awesome, some good copy there, but then the actual webinar sucks, right? Okay.
The king of high ticket sales, world's highest paid consultant, media celebrity, multi-millionaire entrepreneur, acclaimed TEDx speaker, international best-selling author, Dan Lok.
And so I feel that in reality,
Yes.
it's hard to really match. You know, you need to find a good headline. You have to be able to deliver on that
The headline, yeah,
and
good
it
example.
has to match your final offer.
Yes. So let me share this with you. You always reverse engineer. You craft the headline and landing page first. You make that as compelling as possible. Then you sit down and ask yourself, what do I have to do to deliver that? You don't start with your product, because most product, it's not that exciting. Let's just face it. Let's start with something exciting. And you know what? I don't think I can deliver 100% on that. I might need to kind of dial back down just a bit. That's okay. But let's start with 100%. Firepower. Let's not pull any punches, right? It's like in martial art training, when you're training, you don't want to hit the heavy bag. Because when you go in the ring, what happens? You get knocked out. Because your guy is not doing this. So when you are punching, you're hitting, you hit 100%, right? That's what I'm talking about. So promise, make that as compelling as possible. Reverse engineer and say, what do I need to do to make my webinar that can deliver all that? And what can I make my offer, my product, to deliver what I promised on the webinar? So that's why I create a webinar first with my new program. I don't even know what I'm going to deliver yet. I'm just making the most powerful transformational promises that I could, that I know would help them. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to deliver this? And then maybe some stuff I cannot deliver. Fine, I go back, I take stuff out. But don't start with a weak punch, right? Knockout punch, yes.
Dan, so I've heard this several times from other
Yep.
clients and ask us this. You know, we don't want to give away the farm.
Yeah.
Right? You're trying to give away really good content, but
Yeah.
then if you give away too much,
Yes.
is this a truth or a false? Like,
So you teach too much, they don't buy. It's very true.
Right.
Very true. Very true. And in the very beginning, when I was learning how to sell from the platform, and I was giving away the farm, and people love it, and it's great. And at the end of my presentation, they walk up to me, "Oh, great presentation, Dan. That's fantastic. Nobody bought shit." So as far as I'm concerned, that's a lousy presentation. It's a lousy presentation. Here's why. Because it's absolutely for what we do as a consultant, thought leader, coach, service provider, thinking that you can transform someone's life in 90 minutes. It's egotistical. So knowing if they don't hire you, they're not going to get the results. Let's start with that. Right? You know that. You win, I know that. The 90-minute, 60-minute on the webinar, it's like a piece of chocolate. You're not going to help them, right? Like Clint, someone sit down with you, it's great information. Unless they hire you, invest with you, their finance is not going to change. They're going to go back to the same old, yes? So start with that. When you have that kind of conviction, that kind of confidence, then you ask yourself, am I doing everything I possibly could to influence and persuade for them to do business with me? Right? And if it means I teach this, you still teach, but you teach in a way that they want to learn more. You don't teach in a way they feel overwhelmed, then they don't take action. Because an overwhelmed person doesn't take action. Yes? It always. An overwhelmed person, you spend 2 hours with them face to face, you go on, you show them this, you show them that. This is great, I love this, let me think about it. And when they say want to think about it, what happens?
they don't buy it.
You never hear from them again. Very nice meeting you. Their life stays the same, their lives are not transformed, you don't get a client. You have to have that conviction. You have to have that conviction. And that will show. And that goes back to, do you believe in what you do? If you believe in what you do, you will have a lot of confidence selling it. Now, if you don't believe in what you do, two things you can do: get some more belief, or change what you sell. Right? Yes. Keep on.
So you're going to be launching this new program. Are you split testing headlines right now for opt-ins right now, or is that going to be part of the plan?
Part of the plan, but I want to have enough sufficient numbers, at least a few thousand people going through the thing before I tweak anything, right? But yes, definitely, for sure. Split headline also, as well as my webinar. I don't mind sharing this with you. So the webinar, I actually have two webinars I'm creating. So one is a longer one, it's like a 90-minute thing. One is like a 45-minute thing. So the 90-minute thing includes what the program is about. The 45-minute doesn't even talk about the program. So I want to test to see which one would convert better. I don't know. Again, the customer, the client, is the marketing genius. Let them see how it would act, right? Make sense? Good.
I want to take a moment and acknowledge you. Maybe you've been following my work for some time now, and you've been watching my videos for a period of time. I want to hear from you, how my work has impacted your life and your business. I want you to comment below and share with me your story. That's what gives me motivation, and that's what gives me the drive to create more and inspire more. And if your comment is very good, my team will pin it to the top. I do read every single one of your comments. I might not have time to reply to all of them, but I do read every single one of them. I look forward to reading your story.